Hello everyone and welcome to JMS Exclusives. Today this is a simple redstone tutorial kind of thing, showing you the basic redstone principles, as you could say. So yeah, if you're a beginner to redstone, I recommend watching this. We are going to be going through all of these things and it will be awesome. So let's get into this. First off, we have something called, which can be found here, a Redstone Torch. Now, Redstone Torch is pretty cool. You make it by putting a stick under a piece of redstone, so just like a piece of coal under a stick makes a torch. This is a redstone torch. What this basically does, this enables you to power anything using redstone which is next to it. For instance, like I'm showing you here, like we've got a redstone lamp here being powered by this torch. If I take the torch away, it unpowers. Put it back, it powers back again. Same principle, because we've got a door here which is powered by redstone or by my hand. This is only for wooden, and we were going through wooden and iron a little bit later. Again, if I take it with a torch, closes, put it back, and it opens. Okay, so we have a piston here, again, exactly the same principle, take away, closes, put it back, opens. So right, this is a button. You use two pieces of stone, not cobblestone, put them next to each other, and boom, you get a button. Now buttons, you can't actually place them on the floor, but you can place them on a block, and that will mean that they power this block. So now anything that I put on this block and hit the button, so if I put this here, and just remove this bit of redstone, see, there we go, that button has powered this redstone block. If I just grab a piece of redstone again, hook this up, so this block being powered means that this bit of redstone can be powered, and this bit of redstone is leading into this door, as you can see. So again, wooden door, if I press the button, it opens, and a button, I think it goes on for about 1-2 seconds, so if I press the button, I can sneak through quickly and then get in. So buttons are very useful for things like that. There's a stone button and there's a wooden button. The only difference, there you go, see, exactly the same. The only difference is if I just get a bow and arrow. A stone one, if I shoot it, does not activate. Wooden one, shoot it, activates. Now the arrow is still on there, so once I take it off, then it deactivates. So that is very useful. So, we're now on to the Jukebox, as you can see here. Well, note block, sorry. And this is a basey one because it's on sandstone. If you want a non-basey one, what I think you do, you put it on grass or dirt. Now, if I just put a button underneath powering this block, there we go, because that block is powering that. And we can just change that by right clicking on it, so that is very good for, you can make loads of songs and everything like that. So you can see here, again, I can power this using a redstone torch. So if I just grab one, there we go, you can hear it play. And if I press this button again, removing this redstone torch, because if I press that, it's already being powered, so you can't actually do anything. So in effect, it's actually being unpowered, which means it will do nothing. So I need to remove this redstone torch, then I can press this button, and you can see it plays. So that is very useful. Okay, now we have the fence gate, which is again powered by redstone, and we also have pressure plates. Now, different pressure plates do different things. Redstone torch, again, we're just going to go through the fence gate, remove, closes, put it back, opens. So, a wooden pressure plate, if you step on it, it opens, you can walk through. But if I get an item, drop it on it, a wooden pressure plate allows you to keep the item on there. Once you pick it up, it closes again. So there we go, that's the fence gate. Now if we go over here, I'll show you what the stone one does. So again, same principle here, we just got a door, you can walk through that, there we go, pretty simple. Now we have an iron door. Of course, you cannot open it by right clicking on it, but we have a stone pressure plate. It doesn't matter, you know, which way round you put these. You can have a wooden here, it doesn't really matter. All it means is the stone pressure plate cannot be powered by dropping an item on it, but the wooden can. So again, I just step on this, I can walk through. So that is useful if you've got like mobs chasing you with this door. They'll only open by a redstone signal. It's also useful if I just put a button here, remove this pressure plate. Button, I can press it, I can walk through. Again, very useful for mobs, because mobs cannot press the buttons, can walk through. Again, if I just want to show you something very quickly, if I go underneath the door, go one under, because the door is actually resting on this block, I can put a redstone torch directly underneath this block, means it will power this block. Now the door is actually sitting on that block, so that means the door has been powered. So that is constantly powered, and if I want to remove it, I can just remove that, and then that is that. Just replace that. Okay, so that is that. Next up, we have a simple kind of thing here. This is a lever. You need sticks and some cobblestone for this. Again, this redstone powers this block, and one very important thing about redstone, a redstone signal only travels 15 blocks of redstone. So that means this is longer than 15 blocks because this piston is not being powered. Now to overcome this, we need a redstone repeater. Now it's not actually very easy to see where this signal ends because of the new update, but I think it's here. So where it ends, we can put a redstone repeater, there we go, and this will mean this is now powered. Another useful thing about redstone repeaters, as we can see over here, is you can put a delay on them. So if I have, just get some torches, if I go over here, just away from all this stuff, I can make a simple thing, and now if I right click on this redstone repeater, 1, 2, 3, that means it will have 3 ticks of delay. Roughly it means 9 ticks of delay, so if that is altogether, that's 4 ticks, because the actual repeater itself counts as 1 tick. Just put it to day. So that is 4 ticks completely. It's roughly 9 ticks to 1 second of real time. So if I just put down a few more, set them to 3 ticks each, draw this out, put a block of TNT on the end. Now, I can power this redstone signal using a redstone torch. Then you can see the redstone slows it down, so that gives me a chance to run away from the TNT explosion. There we go, and if I remove it again, you can see that does that. So there we go, that is redstone repeaters. Another useful thing about redstone repeaters, you can make a kind of a clock sequence. So I've got them set up here, going this way round, sorry about the lag. There's a redstone lamps on the end of these. Now if I press this button, it will power this signal. There we are, and you see it's kind of like a clock sequence, because the delay, it doesn't all go around in one sequence, powering them at one single time. So as we can see, it's kind of cool. So if you have a whole range of these set up, you could kind of make a lighthouse or something like that, which will be pretty cool. Okay, so we're just gonna remove that there. Now we'll stop. Okay, so now we are on to dispensers. This is a dispenser. I've put some stone in it. By right clicking, you can just put a block in it, and I've got a button on a piece of stone here which will power this. Right click. Oh my god. Fuck. That, yeah. One thing you need to know about dispensers, they do drop stuff like that. So if I have maybe a fire charge, let's get another dispenser. Let's get a fire charge, really. Here we are. So if I get, I hate that thing. So if I get a fire charge, put in this dispenser, and let's put maybe this is Bob's house. He's very small. Yeah, there we go. Bob's lovely house. So this could be kind of used for raiding, I suppose. You can. So if I power this dispenser, it will shoot the fire charge, and so that shoots the fire, and there we go. Bob's house has been set on fire. So you can kind of spam these. You can use buttons, levers, anything like that. So now, that would have bring us on to, there we go, trapdoors. Now trapdoors, you can place them on the floor, but again, if you've got like a ladder, and you don't want anybody coming up the ladder, so you've got a ladder there, you can climb them up, close that, and then close that on the way down. Trapdoors are cool, kind of. So again, you can just power them by that. You can open them with your hand. They're, you know, just something simple. And Bob's house is turning into World War V. Okay, now this, I don't know what this is. This was something you don't need to know about, probably. Now, here we have an inventory. Don't worry about that. Here we have a tripwires, hooks, and string set up. Now you can just use these. Put the tripwire hooks on the side and place string along the floor. You can get string from spiders. If I walk over this, then this will send a signal to this block. You can send this either end, and then this will send a redstone signal to this piston. I can put that to a light. I can put that to a block of TNT. So yeah, these are used in the jungle kind of dungeon things. You know, where you set off TNT and then it explodes all the diamonds and stuff that you find in survival. So yeah, you can really use these if people are trying to raid your base or something like that. So as you see, I walk over this, it powers that. So that is quite cool. I know what this is now. This is a daylight sensor. Now daylight sensors are pretty cool actually. What time is it now? It's just gone past midday. So daylight sensors, they power when the most power they give is dependent on what time of day it is. So right now it's probably at the most amount of power, or just after, because it's just past. But when it's night time, or when it's going into eve time, so if I haven't done this in a long time, so if I set it to that, yep, there we go. The sun is setting, and as you can see, it's not very much power. So if I put a piston there, it actually powers. But if I set it to, oh, there you go, it's just gone a tiny bit later, and the signal is now only there. But if I set it to, oh, there we go, just morning, then the signal is greater. So yeah, these are very good things. You could keep time with these, and maybe if you wanted a kind of a light system in your house, you could use this. Let me just get this set up. Here we are. So daylight sensor, redstone, and this thing here is called an inverter kind of system, because the redstone goes into this block. You can put a block there if you want. It goes into this block and it unpowers this redstone torch. Now anything coming out this side will actually be unpowered now. So there, I've put my redstone block at the end. Pretty simple. Now if I do /time set 1400, then it's night, and because this is not powered anymore, this is powered now, because there's nothing to change it over. So now this turns on, and you've got, you know, it's pretty simple. Another thing about redstone torches I forgot to tell you about is when you put a block over them or something like that, they will actually power the block over them. You saw that with the door over there. So you could kind of make stuff like this, put a block like that, or you could do something like this. You could just make infinite stuff, and then so if you place the some stuff like this on the side, as you can see, if I place a button there we go. It's kind of like a cool, yeah, it's kind of like a cool light show. So you know, you can make like massive ones of these with redstone torches everywhere. So that is pretty cool. I think we've covered everything. One more thing, TNT can be set off with any redstone signal. So yeah, daylight sensors, you know, you could just troll one of your friends. Oh no, we're not finished actually. You know, daylight sensors, when it comes day, you could use that kind of thing over here. When it comes day, it could, or when it comes night even, You could set this off, and then there we go, they will go kaboom. One last thing, redstone blocks are almost they're pretty much exactly the same as redstone torches. So here we go, if I replace this with redstone torch, it will do exactly the same thing. They're basically just different. They both emit redstone signal. They're all pretty cool. So yes, that is about it. Yeah, that's about it. If you want more of this, if you are still struggling with some redstone, or anyone who's, don't like to boast, but I'm pretty advanced at redstone. I can build clocks, elevators, stuff like that. If you want to know how to build that, just send me a comment, and I'll make a video. If you want to know more about redstone, what it does, how to use it, how to get good at using it, just flick a comment. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for more videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm done. I'm Jack, and goodbye.